Welcome to Albion TV's live coverage of the NA invasion. I am your host, the Chosen One, and I am joined tonight by Robinhoodrs on the play-by-play and Tazzik on the camera. We are currently watching Dior, Escalation, and Elevate take on Frag. This has been an interesting fight so far. Kind of a lot of dancing, a lot of positioning. Robin, do you have a front right now? Because I'm on Del Negro and I do not have one.
No, it looks like Frag are just getting cleaned up. This is literally the end of it.
No.
Yep. I hopped onto Damashi. Strangely enough, not shock calling today. I do not believe he is on the Life Curse staff. We do have a brand new person I've never seen before with party lead. Can't
I've seen
actually
them.
find the stalk for him, by the way.
I've seen them before.
Yeah, I tried spelling his name multiple times. I just gave up after a while.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try once.
Yep. But yeah, it looks like
I hope that he gets really
did that
popular,
with
so people
ease.
start asking for an interview with him, and they all have to spell that.
Yeah, fill our pain. It looks like Dior cleaned that up pretty well. Frag got pretty much smashed, to be honest. But yeah, we are on NA Invasion Day for a new player, Shozen. What is Invasion Day?
What is Invasion Day? Well, when this day started, everybody woke up to the fact that they had no territories, Robin. Everything had reset. And then at, I would say, what was it, 18 UTC? The first half of territories became invaded by these NPCs, these fire elementals, with a large, elite, vengeful guardian lord holding down the territory. And apparently, if the players take down that lord, then do a little channel dance, they can take over the territory. In this territory reset, these territory takeovers by the NPCs happen twice during the day. All of the territories in the game are split into two sections. What we refer to as the EU at 18 and the NA at 1 UTC. And we're on the 1 UTC time slot right now, Robin. The next half is about to go live in about half an hour, but people get prepared very early, as we've seen already today.
Yeah, obviously NA, it's a little bit different. EU, you have the castle loots spawning at the same time territories go live. On NA, the territory loot goes live at 0-0. So what we see happen is all these guilds will mass up and try and go for territory for castle loot.
Castle loot, yeah.
At 0-0, and then rotate and roll in to going into Invasion Day to claim the territories. And that's why we normally jump in right away, straight into action, because these guys are just roaming around looking for the other Zergs. I'm just bouncing around at the moment. Looks like everyone's slowly starting to prepare themselves. I'm wondering if our biggest content tonight will be Frag versus Surf. They have been at war with each other over the last couple weeks, actually, on the NA side of things. And it's spread around Morgana's Rest area. Glacierful Pass, Drownfield Sink, Murder Gulch areas around there. It's been a back and forth. Milla, actually the alliance underneath Surf's umbrella, so to speak, actually packed up and shifted all the way down into Limehurst to go fight PoE. And Surf has stayed up here. So it's an interesting one. I'm hoping we get some juicy content.
I hope we do too. We had a really good showing earlier today.
Look at chat. Make sure you got that changed ASAP. But yeah, I believe EU was juicy. Actually had to hard cut the action because we had to go straight into 20 versus 20s. It's been like that for like the last couple invasions though. EU seems to be a banger. Last NA we actually had some crazy fights, especially with the Lonely Men. That back and forth on that territory. Sean, can you remember that one?
Yeah, you're talking about the EU invasion where we had that long back and forth on the territory. And we kept mentioning how like this new map is so cool because they keep kiting over to the mountainside, right? That was a really cool.
And
It was one of the
lonely
best,
men
honestly.
had their hideout right next to the territory.
Yeah, so they had literally cheaters advantage. They would lose numbers in the fights, like they'd lose maybe 1-2, and they just instantly respawn, regear, and be right next to the place. It was like the unit next to the territory, right? That they had a hideout.
Yep.
It was that's insane placement.
Yeah, it was an amazing fight. Definitely, if you didn't see it, definitely go back to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Albion TV. You can watch that invasion day back. The NA was just it was a good NA. It was a good NA.
Well, hopefully we'll get another good NA tonight. I have just changed the title.
Alrighty.
Perfect,
Thank you very much,
perfect.
good sir.
Everything should be good now. We'll be going live in just a little while. They'll catch up to us. And hopefully we'll have more action for them very soon, as I am hopping around the world trying to find people getting into fights. If you have reports of live action, please do contact us in-game on the Shozen 1 and Robinhood GM. We are currently on a 15-minute delay, so it's very hard for us to pay attention to chat in Twitch because it's on delay. We don't read a lot of it. That's what the mods are for.
Yeah, just drop us a whisper in game, and we'll hop on over to you. Dell is actually still overcharged here. I'm on him at the moment, along with the rest of Dior on a 41 disarray debuff. Dell in the 8.3, apart from his cleric cow. Max spec in this setup, by the way. 120.
Nicely done.
120 out of 120. Nice. 1,809 IP currently on this set. It would be more if he had the 8.3 cleric cow. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby indeed.
Still looking around for fights. We do have a lot of people out. They are kind of positioning. We did come in a little early because we were expecting that fight with Frag and Dior to last a little bit longer than the 14 seconds of it that we got to see.
Yeah, it was very short-lived indeed.
We were kind of debating whether or not to go in, as it was, they were doing a lot of posturing. They got into engagement back down. Okay, let's go check out X Sarge.
Alrighty. It looks like it's a bit of small-scale action here in Meltwater Bog, the homelands of Militant, a strong NA solo guild, which is currently recruiting. They're currently pushing back PoE 1 up the northwest side. It looks like PoE 1 a little bit split here. Looks like it's maybe just cleanup crew. Did hop over. There was quite a few more over here.
It just looks like a one guy getting murdered. I saw another guy get murdered too. But
there was
not much of it.
I'm gonna hop into free roam and go into the next map. To see if
how many of them escaped. Yeah.
Oh, these poor souls. A couple of them got away. A couple of Bridled Furies and stuff. Okay. Some claws. Interesting. I'm expecting a little bit of content on Sarge soon. But yeah, it's a little bit quiet at the moment.
I just see some groups leaving their hideouts now. So they may have come back to bank after castles and now are going back out again. So that may be why we're experiencing a little bit of a lull in the action, as Slayaheda and the Lonely Men have emerged and the Hog Riders are about to patrol. What do Hog Riders do? I mean, they don't really patrol. They well, I know they ride hogs, but they...
I don't know where you're going with this.
No, I have nothing. I have nothing. That's what I'm asking. I'm asking you.
I know, dude.
Well, I thought you guys were close.
Luxy is currently riding a dire boar. Only a small group. We did see him get involved in that one done action before we came on air as well. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Zorn lately. Over since the new season started, season 14, they've been out here, doing their own thing, small scale content, leveling up their territories and hideouts over here in Swift Sands Plain, just doing work. it's nearly a max level HQ, and that's hard to get.
Yeah, it's not easy.
And even the territory is a level 7 over there.
Well, if you want to talk about Zorn and the great Lugsy, one of the old school players having returned after being away for a bit, I also have found Vokandon just standing next to a wall.
Yeah, we actually missed their fight. The
Oh, we
fleet
did?
fought hogs, and I think won.
Oh, they did.
It was a
Well, that
3
explains where the
versus
hogs were, though.
28 disarray. Oh my.
Oh dear.
Yeah, fleet.
Who had the 28?
Hogs.
And the fleet won?
Oh, sorry. They lost. I was just trying to
Oh.
lie. They got destroyed. Maybe. Vokandon actually hasn't told me yet. But I'm in the fleet.
So
That's
the
my
reason he's
guild,
standing
dude.
against the wall is because you're talking to him.
Yeah, that's literally the reason
Okay,
why he was
okay,
telling me they
all
just
right.
fought.
Okay, I see how it is.
I mean, that's my guild. I'm in the fleet. All my characters are.
Oh, all right,
So
all right.
I
So
had to
you're
make
in
sure
the
they won.
fleet, and he's in Militant.
And what
Robin
are
Hood
you
Militant.
in? And what are you in, Chosen?
Nemesis.
And what are they doing right now?
I can't find them anywhere.
At least we're in active guilds in the Outlands at the moment. We'll take that, Tazzik. We'll take that.
Yeah, the hogs stomped. Fuck sake. I mean, I
some
expect
big-
that when it's a 28 versus 3 disarray debuff.
Some big blobs. Here we go. Okay, so Frag just zoned back into Razor Rock Chasm, where Elevate's currently sitting. Overcharges are getting popped. Round number 2. Frag with a 43 disarray here. Do you want to do Noob Slayer's perspective? Noob Slayer 79?
You can go check out Noob Slayer 79's perspective. That would work. I'm totally on favor with that.
Don't know if it's the bigger force. I think one RPG is the bigger force. I don't know. I want to be on the side that connects the most. I do have a tank here for one RPG. I just popped it in the chat there. They are heading down the road. Actually, I believe King Shelby is the shot caller. King Shelby. He is. He's in his full 8.3. King Shelby, full 8.3, including cape. He has
Oh, wow.
7.1 resist potions.
What?
He has flat tier 7 omelets. Flat tier
Oh.
7 omelets. Why do the people do this? It triggers me every time. Every time, dude.
Well, I found Arch.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
On
They're
the
on
loot
their
bags?
way out.
Oh,
They're
well,
on their
King
way out now. They're
Alrighty.
Nemesis and Arch are all on their way out of Martlock right now. They were grouping up. They've got everybody together. They're on their way out. So my guys are just a little late.
That's to be expected then.
Yeah.
Here we go, though. King Shelby and Frag looking for their first engagements here. Round number 2 against Dior, Elevate, and Escalation. How's this one going to turn out? And defensive inertia ring is coming down strong here for Dior, forcing the front lines to split a little bit, forcing these Frag boys to clump. King Shelby with the whiffed whiff of a soul scythe engagement. This is not what you want to see as your premiere onto Albion TV, but Elevate looking for a return engagement over to the west, but the counter comes in. Defensive locusts are down, but the Counterlands are connecting on this clump. Shelby wants a piece of it. The Counterlands keep coming, but his DPS are getting stun locked in the back. I think they're actually getting fully deleted, actually. Yeah, we're seeing dead bodies of Frag left, right, and center at the moment. King Shelby not keeping his Zerg tucked in together next to him. And if
No,
he is
they're
the
getting a
shot
little
caller-
surrounded here. They're going to have a problem here as he's kind of weaving himself in between Elevate. This is going to be problems. He's got both sides of Dior on either side of him right now. And he's just
Yeah.
pushing himself deeper between the two. He's got to pick one and push through
Here
that.
we go. Goodbye. Good night. It's dead. It's over.
Does he have ice block?
He does. The rest of his Zerg doesn't. They have one enigmatic connecting, but it's a little bit too late on that front. I mean, this is probably the most... I'm not going to say that. It is a poor performance here from Frag, to say the least. Following calls, I haven't seen a single follow-up connection with King Shelby's Soul Scythe yet.
I don't know what to tell you.
And look at this, they're just getting deleted in the back line. Dior making very quick work of this grouping here. Is Noob Slayer still alive? Noob Slayer's
hope
still
so.
alive to the east. If you want to hop over onto him, he actually still has a group. Actually,
Well, there's a group still here from one RPG.
It's like 5 people. And it looks
We're
like
gonna teach you how to count one day.
Noob Slayer 79 just lost a good chunk
A
of
good
his
5
org to the
players.
east.
Yeah, they just died real quick. That was brutal. We came back just in time to see an incredible clump and dump from Elevate. Just grab those guys and wreck them. Noob Slayer's team has got to get a front going. They are currently just in just wander away mode. Some defensives, guys. Throw some rings if you're gonna try to escape. Have your tanks turn around and drop something. Okay, I see a wind wall there. Okay, there's a ring. A little bit of something going down, but not enough, Robin.
It's not enough. And look, they're already getting pushed up against the walls here.
There's gonna be nowhere to
Frag
go.
are just in free flight at the moment. Like, their members are running for the hills. Nighthelms are looking for a turn here. If anything, no defensives are down.
Well, they
One or
got
two
those
members of
guys.
Dior
Yeah.
do go down.
Oh, they got at least 3, maybe even a 4th one over there. Nope, and Snow is gonna get away.
Yeah, and
Good
look at
heal.
Escalation just prowling over the north side of the map here.
And there
It's-
go several more
it's
Paragos down, and yeah, there's nothing there anymore. You got to be careful. You can't weave yourself between 2 groups like that unless you're going to go all the way through them and come out the other side. But they were on the southern edge. There was nowhere to go. You just go south in between them? Just make the sandwich easier?
Yep. Pretty much. And
And then wander, and then instead of going back up north, like northeast, even northwest, so that you're moving away from the enemy, they were moving southeast, basically in through Elevate.
yeah, it was just a poor performance from Frag. I was expecting a lot more.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen them like over the last couple of weeks actually just doing really, really well in ZVZs, but that's up against a completely different force, not Elevate, not Dior, not in full force. I don't think that they were expecting such a strong force from Elevate and Dior today. They have been fighting, WTTS, they have been fighting Surf, etc. It's a little bit of a different ball game.
Oh,
when you come to fight these guys. And by the way, you can support your top 5 guilds currently via using the free emotes. All you have to do is follow the channel to use them. If they don't show up, just hit the refresh button and you should be able to use them in chat. The current top 5 guilds holding the season ranking. So I'm a newbie, Judicate, Elevate, War Gods, and Bella Ella. Actually, BYOT jumped up today to take their number 5th spot, but Bella Ella's one is still up there.
Okay, well,
Until
maybe next week we'll see a change there.
Indeed.
Maybe Bella Ella will take it back. Dom and the boys have finally left Merlin's Rest,
Okay.
so maybe we'll see somebody else get into action here. Right now, it feels a little awkward because so many of these groups tend to work together during the earlier parts of the day, but now they are in a position where we could see any of them fight each other at any moment now.
Yeah, I mean, so it's like you have your naps, you have your CTA naps, you have your objective naps. So guilds will ally with each other over certain objectives, and like we've been seeing at 1800, that objective has been just deleting PoE. Like, they don't mind working together and holding hands to delete PoE, but when PoE are not on the table for content, it's all gloves off and they're back to fighting each other. Which is nice to see.
Yeah, absolutely. It is. I'm glad everybody's fighting outside of that single objective. You want to see fights. You want to see constant content. Interestingly, Jason is here in chat, Robin.
Is he?
I think he's skipping CTA.
Is that how does it work in Arch? Is it a fine?
Well, I know when I skip CTAs, I have to do recruitment messages. By the way, The Nemesis is currently recruiting. If you're looking for a guild without a home and would like to engage in somewhat organized content, sometimes on invasion days, you can go ahead and join Nemesis. Contact Seed in game or through Discord. Tell them I sent you.
There you go. If you're looking for a guild, you found it now. I'll do my plug later
I guess
on. 'Cause
I'm gonna
also
need a guild
skipping
too after
CTA.
that one. Probably I'm gonna. Actually, I hear that they need me to do a.
Okay.
Hello?
Okay. No.
The other one?
I thought the stream froze then because my Discord stream stopped moving.
Uh-oh.
I was a little bit panicky.
You scared me there.
Yes. Slayer Hater and the Boys of Hog are outside of their hideout, just, back in that one map that we were just talking about earlier on. This is the map that they fought in for an epic battle here in Sunstrand Shoal. They fought on the territory. Obviously, they got their hideout right next to it on the tip of the corner. But those choke points leading around the territory here, the different cliff tops and stuff, and it was just such an amazing fight. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we get another piece of decent content from Slayer Hater and the Boys of Lonely Men here tonight. We'll have to wait and see. I believe they just put another core into their hideout there.
Not bad.
Bring it over the top.
Love to see it.
Question.
Yes,
Because
sir.
I thought territory levels reset on Invasion Day.
No.
Do they not? Do they
No.
just... I thought they always reset back to 1.
No, that's why some are so incredibly valuable. Remember, you couldn't even get a high level one until the end of the season before because you had to have like a level 8 or 9 like battle. That's how now you can get those just by leveling them up throughout the season.
Nice.
And they get a much higher level much faster, and many more towers are leveling because now you don't have to have a Crystal League team in order to level them up, and you don't have to have a incredibly effective one to get like a T8. You just need a good guild.
Nice. All right. I thought so. Like I was looking. I was confused because it's been a while since I actually paid attention to territory levels. Now it's most of them are up there in terms of levels, like 8, level 8, 7, stuff like that, pretty much dotted across the world. We do have Miller out and about. I did just find their shot caller, and they're going to be tucked away in Greenshore Bay. Maybe some decent content over there happening. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, maybe. Sorry, I just got sent to somebody in a blue zone. Maybe I didn't expect to be in a blue zone. That's all I'm saying. ADHD, what are you doing?
Ooh. Sarge on the tail of 1 done. See, the 23 disarray for 1 done. Sarge with a level 1 disarray, but I think he's got more people zoning in.
Okay.
Should update soon. Don't know if they're going to take the fight here.
Happens.
Updating at level 14. Sarge will probably take that fight unless 1
Okay.
done have more tucked away on the other side. I see Reject Party heading back down towards Sarge now. We'll have to wait and see.
Ooh, hold on. Wet Grave Marsh. Let me go check and see what's going on there. You tell me what's going on Sarge. I'm going to go check out a couple other zones.
Sarge is steamrolling headfirst towards the
Wow.
blob of 1 done.
The Glaff Alliance has a crap ton. I have never heard of these guys. They have a level 33. Solaris, Vibes, we know these guys. Just, I think it's a new alliance. And they also have 2D with them. So that's the Gringos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. 16 by 9, or 16 by 13 also with them. Also out and about. Somebody's about to have a fight somewhere. There's too many of these guys moving in one direction to not have a fight.
Yeah, Sarge headbutted the 1 done group, and now 1 done's chasing Sarge back down through Gorge. It's a game of cat and mouse at the moment, Chosen.
Okay. It's always good. So many people out and about right now, but very little fights.
This-
Willowside? Yeah, it's yellow.
Yeah, I think Sarge's main priority at the moment is to take Meltwater Bog. Territories will be going live in 9 minutes. Oh, wait and see if anything goes off on him later on. I'm gonna carry on hopping around.
I think I just got kicked off as a fight was about to start over in Flat Rock Clip. How did that?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Jace, Surf, did you say? They're
See a lot of
allied.
title and stuff.
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah, they're allied, but cluster Q is activated here.
Man, Milla and Surf are allied?
Wait,
Tell them
they
to fight,
should be
Robin. Pull
allied.
Yeah,
the
I'm over
strings.
in Flat Rock.
Yeah.
They're demounting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
'cause,
are they
I'm
doing?
seeing a ton of Milla demounting. What are they demounting over?
Malta is to the eastern side. That major blob to the southeast down the road.
Okay.
So that's what they're chasing here.
Well, they need to mount back up then,
Indeed.
because it's a chase situation. So Malta versus Milla. Okay, that's gonna be easy to tell.
Yep. And allied with Surf.
Baron von Struben. Okay. Good guy. Look at that guy.
Don't know if they're going to be taking the fight in this zone. I mean, Miller's like positioning themselves to engage the door. It seems, unless. Oh, it's Surf. Okay. Never mind. The blob on the northwest door. That's going to be the Glaf Alliance. Oh, it's the Vibes Alliance. Okay. The ones that left PoE. Let's see if we can find a name for the Vibes caller.
Hold on, no, I have to go to this guy, and I hope that he gets content because his name is Squiddy the Squid.
Nice.
Nope, he's not gonna get content.
16 by 13 zoning in here on top of Vibes. This is very confusing.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time finding the content today. I know it's happening.
Yep.
It's got to happen.
I'm gonna go check Greenshore Bay, see what that Malta group's doing.
Come on. It's got.
Leaving? On the southwest door. Okay, it's shifting back up. Okay, so I think these guys are just trying to prep themselves, sort themselves out here, see how they want to take this fight. Obviously, a 33 disarray debuff you don't want to go take against all of Milla and Surf. Not going to be a smart move.
No, it would not.
X Sarge has a Zerg above him. I don't know who it is though.
Okay.
Let's hopefully it's an enemy. Sorry, Sarge. I hope it's an enemy you can handle.
It is more. It's one done again. I think Jason was about to get content on him. The blobs were spreading out in Flat Rock Cliffs. And maybe I lie. I don't know. They're all merging on the territory here. Vibes is coming in on the west. Okay, Jason has 16 by 13 and the Vibes guys directly north of him. Milla trying to position themselves somewhere. Unless they're going to go full run mode and wait for Surf. It looks like they're going... So maybe hop on Dominant instead. Dominant's actually dismounted. Okay, here we go. Our first major piece of content here, as Dominant is dismounted. He has enemies inside the territory. He also has his allies to the southeast side of this major blob. They have Vibes holding territory over to the west. Base checking this wall. Ballsy play. I mean, Surf are very sprung out at the moment. They're everywhere. I mean, Finally, it looks like they're getting a bit of a front line build up here as they enter the territory. Faux sprint in, defensive wind walk down, nicely done there by James. Are they going to find anything? No. The counter comes in over the wall. The Eagle, nice play. There comes the armor pierce from Vibes. Nicely done, forcing them back outside of the territory. Nice, solid defensive play there from Vibes. 16 by 13 Black Order wrapping around on the northeast side. Defensive inertia ring and Icicle coming down. Look at that. Stopping Dominant in his tracks for the time being, allowing Black Order some breathing room here. But they are clumping up here outside the territory. Is it going to be a messy fight, Shozen?
Yeah, I think it is. It's already looking a little bit messy here, Robin. I'm watching on two different sides of this, and the other side is just a mess. I'm watching on Jason Hard as well, and so many people are falling over here from the Glab.
Yep, and look at that block coming on the southeast door. That's going to be the Malta Alliance coming in as well, so turning it into a four-way battle here.
Yeah, I don't know who's on whose side here, as the Milla group does seem to be working alongside 16 by 13. I haven't seen them crash yet, and they were on top. I take that back. Now they're attacking them.
Yeah, Black Order coming crashing into the front lines of Surf, throwing down some decent DPS, but not enough to follow. The counter comes in though, and it's going to be an impactful one as that group of 60 by 13 is going to go down. Dominant's on the wraparound here as he has a massive group of Vibes to his south side hitting the back lines, but his DPS just isn't there. Defensive Icicle comes down, shutting down the push. Galaclap comes out onto the front lines. Nice plays here by Surf, kiting, rotating.
There's another group here that's of the, so you have the Milla, the Malta just smashed into the Milla.
Okay.
The Malta.
Yep.
They just destroyed them and sent them south down. So your boy Jason Hard just got sent back a little bit. We'll see what happens there if he can regroup up.
Yeah, Dominant just wrapping around the territory over outside, just, you know, edging away a little bit so he doesn't get bombed over the wall. He's looking. So he's going to be getting confirmation from the Miller boys on what's actually happening here on the south side. Looks like Vibes, though, could get caught off guard here. Countman comes out onto the choke point. Permafrost connecting. Defensive locusts were down, though. Nicely done. The wraparound comes in, though. Look at all these melees just streaming in onto the front lines of Surf. One or two deaths coming out, though, for Vibes as the second wave of Tidal comes crashing in on the eastern side. Finding some juicy clumps. That Miss Piercer streaming through. Very nicely done. And Dominant should have his cooldowns up in about 10 seconds time. So he's going to carry on applying the pressure here. Here comes the Soul Scythe. That defensive Eagle, though, going right through everybody. That's going to stop the spells being able to get casted. But it's not going to stop that group getting deleted, though. That Vibes just getting melted. The counter play.
Nicely played right there. Oh, wow. Wow. They need more plays like that, though, Robin, if they're going to be able to get back in this one. A lot more plays.
I know. It's like, look at Dominant. We see how aggressive he plays all the time.
He's like immediately
Nice.
goes right in. He says, you may have gotten 5 of my guys. We're going to make you pay. And he did. He came right in, closed that, got those guys over the wall completely out. They just got clapped. What is over here and left? Is this just, what's with the 2Ds? Are they going to get pulped? Here comes Poe Go. Just a couple of them. This might be a rat group.
Alrighty, Black Order is next in the line of Surf here. Defensive inertia rings coming down here. Dominant's going to run right on through, trying to find what he can. Only a couple members left here for Black Order on the eastern side. Oh, Surf are getting clumped to the west. They need to be careful. Look how many Judicators are down. Massive armor pierce though comes out onto them from Vibes as they regroup in the territory on the western side. Black Order getting shut down here as their front lines get melted into the ground. Dominant trying to faux send it into the territory itself as returning members of Vibe get clumped by Looney on the Juggernaut here. The Catman keeping them sucked in. I'm surprised that group hasn't been deleted. Nicely done with defensive so far there, Vibes.
Jason Hard over here did get a good regroup over there. It's been going on back and forth between Milla and Malta. It's been wild over here, as I believe Tazzik has it on the second screen. Yeah, you have it up there and showing. These guys have just been going at it back and forth between these same two rocks for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's a crazy battle here in Flat
I can't
Rock
tell you who's
Cliffs.
winning.
and it's going to be GG. Your vibes retreated into the territory. They all got knocked because
The mobs.
the mobs
Oh,
spawned.
no.
Oh dear.
1 minute ago.
Oh dear. Well, Jason Hard still fighting hard on the eastern side versus Malta, as we can switch that one up onto the main screen, as Surf should be streaming in soon enough. Milla, you know, the holding on strong here. Getting a little regroup coming in. I think they're backing off because they're going to allow Surf just to come in and finish out anything off here. Looks like a play is going in onto the front lines of Malta. Surf getting involved in there as well. Friendly fire going to be coming in for Milla onto Surf. The counter comes in though. Big clumps. Permafrost connecting. But it wasn't as impactful as I was expecting. Defenses were down.
Wasn't as impacting. What are you talking about? There's not much of these guys left. Malta is destroyed.
The return there onto Milla from Malta, I thought it was going to be a nasty deletion. They only actually killed 1 or 2. Here comes the next engagement here as Malta is now getting pummeled. And it, like you said,
I thought you were talking about
GG.
what's going on over the top with Tidal. Tidal just swept through that engagement and just made quick work of the Malta guys. And there's really just nothing left. I'm really impressed by how long Milla was able to just hold out until Surf was able to get here and come over the top and just crush these guys.
Yeah, but it looks like Milla and Surf going to be coming out victorious here. As now it's going to just be a little bit of cleanup crew, find those combat looting rats as well, and secure those loot bags. Nicely done. A nice steady battle. You know, it went on for quite some time. I hear oxes and donkeys dying, and it's people in blood letters just coming out of the woodworks. But territories have gone live, Shozen, as we witnessed the massacre on the territory where those guys got knocked. So it means these guys should be start fighting for some territories here. I'm going to carry on bouncing around between everybody. See what we can find.
It is time for those territories to go live, Robin.
Ooh, I just hopped on Noob Slayer 79. Let's throw this up. Yeah, let's put this one up real quick.
I'm watching. What happened?
You see all those people, you know, on their knees?
Yeah, all those guys without any health on their bar?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Oh, yikers. Oh, boy. This is why we say get a nice group that know what they're doing. You can just bring a PvE set. You don't have to, just wear a PvE set. You can bring a PvE set, and it doesn't have to be a whole set. You can just have like 2 items that you need to change it up so you have PvE. And because PvE, it doesn't need to be as high level. You just need to be good.
Yep, but they did just kill the elite Vengeful Guardian Lord.
Yeah,
and
but
claim the territory here in Murder Ravine.
But they could have done it so much better.
Hey, 4 minutes.
Sometimes I wish there was a PvE kill board. Sometimes I wish there was a PvE kill board just so you could see all the top guilds that get downed.
Sometimes I wish like these territory guardians actually executed upon death.
Oh, I know. Like old
like
PvE?
the old times, yeah.
Like the old day, yeah. Then people would use PvE gear.
Back in my day.
People being content shamed. It must be his first time watching.
Yes. Buckle up. It's what we do here. What do we have over there?
It's friendly banter.
Tazzik?
Friendly banter.
Who are you on? I can't see the name.
Honestly, I have no idea. They said that. Oh, there is fighting actually. It is.
Arch is fighting. Arch is fighting.
Yeah, I saw it in the Twitch chat.
Right now.
So I'm
yes.
on Jogyul. I'll just type it in the chat.
Didweeb.
Thank you.
I didn't. Glut wasn't on for me before, but I hear Tidweeb is on. That's another shot caller.
I believe Tazzik has a decent tank here. He does. He's got a Camlan. The other one, whatever one you want to go for here. Looks like Arch though are giving it to Frag. It seems. Actually, no. Never mind. The whole entire bridge is littered with Arch bodies.
It's a lot of friendly bodies. Yeah.
Oh,
hey, but we got to show them.
Arch are recruiting, by the way.
They are recruiting.
Well, they're giving up the bridge? Why are they giving up the bridge? Why would you give up the only real choke point unless they're getting... No, they're not getting wrapped unless they're going through center, but looks like Arch are just getting the hell out of here. Unless they're going straight for territory. They're going to go for go for a little wraparound?
Domnet has a fight as well.
Okay.
On Make Albion Great Again, I believe.
Okay.
Wetgrave Marsh.
Hop on over as well.
I'll keep an eye on Tidweeb.
Yep, and it is a battle here on Dominant in Whitgrave Marsh of the Void Alliance. We did see these guys go up against Wondon earlier on off stream. Void, you know, some pretty good numbers here. They got the Weeping. I'm going to start lagging soon, Shozen. You know what happens when I start calling out those Weeping mines?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, no.
Don't call them out. Then you're going to get DDoSed. It's going to be bad.
Man down. A little ditty dance happening here on the choke point. We got a Bastion. We got a Chariot. We got a Command Mammoth. We got a Juggernaut here. There's multiple Juggernauts. We've got Beetles. You know, all the battle mounts. The Eagles. Everything's out to play here. Another mine just getting popped there by the Coffees of Surf. Chomping down some health bars. You know, that's... We saw Weepings come in to, like, meta. And then we saw them get dropped again. And nothing changed with them.
Nothing.
And I don't know why.
People maybe saw them on the ground.
No, they definitely don't, because they're still popping them.
I don't know, Robin.
It's like the way that the maps are designed right now with all these choke heavy areas that they're fighting in. Like, look how clumped up these people are. This is literally prime Weeping Repeater setup, and it looks like someone just got...
Somebody just slammed Mighty Frogs! Mighty Frogs!
Oh
Ribbit!
my...
They got hoppy.
Yo, and Void just see the opening as well. They come streaming in. Yo, Mighty Frogs just deleted like half of Surf, dude. What the
those frogs. Oh my god. You gotta go check out Rigged a Lot.
Blacklist, also another solo guild up on the northeast side showing up.
Tidweeb has some content as Frag is pushing Arch pretty hard here. There is a front line if Tid wants to take it and turn this group around, because right now he's just letting them get caught and deleted. He's got to tell them to turn, get their defensives in order. He's done it, and they have turned. Are they going to make Frag pay with this push? Where's the DPS, guys? No!
Oh, no.
Frag has pushed through Nemesis, and Arch is back on the retreat, and they are deep into the heart of Arch right now. It does not look good.
I was going to say, utilize the choke point, but half the Zerg's already gone north, and Tidweeb's running off into the wind with 5 people with him. Oh dear.
All right. Quickly, head back to Dominant.
Yeah, I think they've actually regrouped.
They've regrouped their boys. They've gotten things back together. It does look like they're healed up. I believe he will be turning them around any moment as soon as he finds any halfway decent choke. He does have people getting back to the fight. Maybe he was just waiting for the great Merc to show back up, and it looks like they're getting ready to turn back on Make Albion Great Again and Void.
Yep, they found their little choke
I think
point
are
area
fighting
that they
the
want to fight in.
frogs. I think those guys are fighting Rigged a Lot.
Yeah, I don't know if Mighty Frogs are allied with anyone or if they're just soloing, but that was probably the most disgusting solo guild flank I've seen in a long time, dude. That was just disgusting.
Well, the Mighty Frogs are mounted up and moving, so they might be aiming for yet another clap on the backside of somebody else. And it looks like Blacklist is going to be their target right now. This is Void and Blacklist.
Are we on Rigged a Lot?
I've got Rigged a Lot on the second camera, I believe. Tazzik, you got that as well? Yes, he does.
All
okay.
right.
But the main fight is still the main fight as Void is engaged with Dominant up north, but Mighty Frogs are moving in behind.
Oh, they're coming, dude. Dominant, though,
feel
struggling
it.
to keep Void at bay here as the pressure is getting applied. Massive energy shaper beams coming through here. Dominant looking a little bit shaky. I don't know where they're going to be kiting to. They have a dungeon entrance to their west here, but I don't think they're going to utilize it. I think they're going to carry on kiting around the outside here. But Surf just can't stop. Void just have so many tanks just pummeling their retreat at the moment, and the CC locks. Look at the Grail Seeker keeping this group locked in place here. Knockups coming in from the Soul Scythes, everything. The Ego as well, stopping any spells getting casted here. Dominant's just getting left alone to die. As Surf not even throwing anything in the back
It's not
end.
bad. That's not good at all. Right now, we have the Mighty Frogs ran right into Milla and the Panthers.
Okay, so there's two different ZVZs
Two
happening
different,
in the
two
same zone.
completely different ZVZs. Yeah, well, Milla kind of, cut them off as they were going to hit with Surf, but Milla and Surf working together. Mighty Frogs fighting against Milla. Void fighting against Surf. Action on both sides. Good stuff all around. Love to see so many guys getting content. And oh my gosh, look at what the Mighty Frogs have done to Milla. That's
Dude,
just
it's a
mean.
massacre, dude.
That's just mean.
Surf trying to get hilltop advantage into the static dungeon area here, maybe. Looking very worse for wear in terms of numbers. Actually, half of them not getting the memo. Tidal, the only ones retreating here, looking for a one last hurrah onto the choke point, maybe. I'm just seeing red nameplates coming in here. Surely they can find something. One or two members of Void do go down here on the choke point, but that Eagle once again be so impactful, just shutting down anything. And Void are just going to start steamrolling in. There comes the Camland into the Grail Seeker lockup. Brimstone connecting on top of the clump here of Dominant. Void are going to be cleaning this one up pretty much in the next one or two engagements here. Rigged a lot on the boys and Mighty Frog, though. They're still on the hunt, dude.
Dude, they are still making people pay. They are picking up loot bags everywhere. This has just been brutal. I'm just really liking what I'm seeing out here from the Mighty Frogs.
Yes, it is. I love to see it. I love to see it.
They're not the largest group, Robin, but they're very effective with each man.
Indeed. Cluster Q actually just activated, even though Surf just got wiped out the map. Who's coming in here?
I'll go head over to the door. I see the door that's active. I believe it's reinforcements. It's
Blackwater just
title.
zoned in?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
They're heading right towards that blob. Mark 2K for Blackwater.
Milla is
by the way.
pushing out. Milla is pushing out. So Mark 2K. All right.
Yep, Mark 2K.
Said hi to him earlier today.
I'm surprised Africa's not online.
Yeah, I know.
Normally, this is his time slot.
Mm-hmm. I know they made a big deal about those guys moving into Black Order earlier in the season, and the growth of 16 by 13.
Yep.
But not here, and he's I would say their best shot caller.
Ooh, Mark going for
he's
a
going
dismount
right
onto
into
Mighty
the back of
Frogs.
the Frogs. Are they going to be aware of it? No, they're not. That is their back line, Robin. This could be nasty. Where's the follow-up?
One or two going to get
Nope.
caught, but defensive
Nothing.
locust down.
Well done.
Nothing.
Yeah. The Void is over the top right now, and it looks like make Albion great going one way, Black Order going another way. Let's see if these two are. They're friendly. They got to be friendly. This
Void
looks
to the
friendly.
west. I don't.
That looks friendly. Look at this. Come on.
No.
Oh, maybe they're not.
No.
No, they're not. That's real deep to let anybody in your group without any offensive moves. This is going to be wild, as the Mighty Frogs are going to be able to make hay in this.
Oh my god, dude.
What
what
is
is going
this?
on, dude? I don't even know.
Hey.
What the hell is going on in this zone?
Black Order, that was a mistake. I don't care who your friends are.
Well, that was a quick wipe
They
there.
are so deep inside of Void. What were they doing?
I don't know.
I mean,
dude.
you saw what I did, right? You understand what I'm talking about. They
Yeah.
walked right through Void.
They're like, hey guys, you guys want to walk on through us? Sure, go ahead. And Rigdala actually lost nobody. He's still
Nobody
got a full
at all.
party,
He's
dude.
just having fun. He's probably giggling right now.
Yeah, are they going to go up against Void now?
They back to Void. They
Oh,
just.
no.
I don't know what just happened to Black Order. There's maybe 2 guys left, 3 guys.
Yeah, it's
The
over
Mighty
for them.
Frogs are murdering them still.
So Mighty Frogs and Void confirmed allies. They were just starting to attack each other, and Rigdalot said stop in say chat, and they did.
Oh.
It all makes sense. Everything's coming
Oh.
together for NA, dude.
Those poor guys over in Black Order who didn't know that was going on. Look at these two groups fighting. Quickly, let's have some fun.
Oh, wait. Never mind. We just walked into them.
Oh.
What's happening over here? In Meltwater Channel, anything happening here? Territory hasn't been claimed. One done edging in here on Mon JP. Sarge did just scout them. Sarge has claimed Bog, which is the home territory for Militant as well. I don't think they... No, one doesn't have a lot here. They have a 31 disarray. I don't think Sarge is going to take that fight.
Yeah,
Carrying
there's
bouncing
a
around them.
group of them over in Meltwater Channel too, so there's even more one done right around the corner.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Smaller group doing some PvE here, actually doing it effectively. While the rest of their group is outside the territory, making sure that nobody comes in. Huh?
That's
Over
the way
on-
to do it.
Yeah, it's Mon JP doing a good job there. Like seeing it. Okay. I think they actually have too many though. I think they have made a mistake in error in numbers.
Hey, it happens.
Yeah. They're close. They almost did it right. They were thinking about doing it right, Robin.
We got another bit of content here. What's happening here? We do. It's round number 3, Del Negro of Dior Escalation versus Frag once again in Razor Rock Chasm, as food has just been popped, overcharges as well. Del, it looks like it's just Escalation here. I don't see any Elevate, and I don't see any other group other than Para here as well. Actually, I see some Clubhouse, but I think it's like 1 or 2. It looks like they've agreed to like a 1v1 type play here. Let's see how it plays out this time.
Kamashi not online anymore?
I think he got off. Well, Dell
All right.
looking to punish some of these tanks here, but the CC's coming. The battle axe just pumping out so much DPS. Look at that engagement.
wow.
Dell just getting melted at the front line here.
We haven't seen that happen to these guys yet. Frag making Escalation absolutely pay in that engagement. Well done by Frag. That'll make everybody feel a little bit better about themselves tonight.
Yep, and they're applying really good pressure here. Look how broken Escalation are. They're split heavily. Their back line's like half HP. Their front line's holding on for dear life. They're getting clumped. They're getting CC'd locked. There's nothing in terms of defensives coming out at all. This group is just getting annihilated next to Dell. Can they find a turn here? They need to find something. They need to swing the momentum of this fight just a little bit. That Bloodletter getting some executes though with Zip and Zap through that clump. But it's not. This was quick. This was murder.
Yeah, it was pretty painful over here. And I am seeing a lot of groups head back home as Arch is already done.
No, not like this.
Not like this. They did okay. Look how they returned that fight. Look, they made dress puppies dead. That's...
Oh my god, dude. Dude, this is like... I don't even know. This just isn't right to watch.
You feel bad about it.
I feel bad.
Well, look what they've done to everybody else so far.
That's true.
So they deserve this.
That's true.
And it looks like they're not even doing that bad when you're really taking into consideration how long they've survived while losing 4 and 5 guys in engagement because they haven't turned yet.
Oh,
Del,
talking about
come
turns.
on, you got there.
Never
Come on,
mind.
Del.
Animatics
Well, it's just
half
it's not even like you have to turn and fight. At this point, when you know you're leaving, you have to make the call for your defenders to put down the CC, to put down the rings, to make some space so everybody else can get away. And that does not look like what's going on now. It looks like Dell's trying to be a hero and trying to play that role solo.
Yeah, the tanks are the ones to, fall and take those arrows and everything else to let the DPS and the healers and supports get out alive. Dell going to be going down here in his 8.3 set. For audiences at home, the Judicator armor piece alone is worth nearly 5 million silver.
That's it? Oh, okay.
And the Soul Scythe is 3.4 million silver.
So you're telling me even if you won 4K gold, you wouldn't be able to replace his set?
4K gold? Yes, you would. It's like 12 mil at the moment, is it not?
Yeah. So his whole set there, you're saying, comes up to something close to that. If 2 pieces right off the bat are 7, he's got a few more pieces to go, doesn't he?
Yeah, the boots though are really cheap. They're like 700k for 8.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
and the cleric cowl was flat as well. It wasn't
Oh.
3.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was he wearing for a cape?
I don't think it was 8.3. I think it was like the normal cheapy ones that you normally wear. But hey, happens.
Okay, so what you're saying is the winner of this next raffle, if they get 4K, they can help Dell out.
Or they can help themselves.
Help
out.
themselves out to a set of 8.3.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. I'm gonna open one right now. We usually don't do one during the invasions like this, but I feel like it's necessary.
Sneaky. Gotta reward the NA. We don't, dude. I keep saying I would love to do NA coverage like of a war report.
Then we'd know who the hell we're talking about and
Exactly.
have more names ready to go visit and to check out. And oftentimes they're amazing smaller scale battles in the NA. And it's absolutely alive, and it gives us a better understanding of what's going on with the total world politics, because so many groups are split at that midday period where it's kind of late EU, early
Slayer
NA,
hater
and people
content.
really love that. Oh, let's head over to Slayer Hater. Speaking of somebody who's split
come
between
on,
the
Slayer
two.
Hater, just pop your sprint, dude. You know they're mounting up. What are you doing? Now, by the way, shout out to that one guy from 4RIP that placed that inertia ring. There he is, the tank that didn't mount up. That tank
Hero?
saved them all from getting deleted. They just stood there and mounted up. Slayer Hater didn't have his spells in time to sprint in, or he did, but you know, he just was a little bit hesitant.
Slow on the trigger.
Yeah, that could have been a nasty little deletion. But looks like the boys of 4RIP do not want to take the battle here. 1 or 2 of them may get caught retreating to the southeast door. Slayer Hater on the prowl still. Looks like not much really is happening there. I thought it was going to be a nice little bit of small scale content, but
Well, it still could be. We'll see what happens here.
yeah, 23 minutes in, we still have
they're
some
gone.
territories up for grabs, by the way. Quite a few, actually.
Yeah.
Potential for content is still large.
Yeah, I'm still scanning territories for large numbers to see if any territories have anybody, massing up. Sometimes when you see 200 people in a zone, you know you're going to get some action.
Yep. It's literally, I've been watching Militant and One Done this whole time, dude. It's literally a repeat of what was happening at NA or EU. Oh dear. Hilarious.
There's not much you can do about that.
Nope.
Oh, green short. Hold on.
Holding on. I'm holding on here.
Hold on. There's a lot of people in this zone. And yes, there is a fight over in Green Shore Bay. I don't think I've ever been here before. We got Multa and Grim Reaper getting ready to fight Void, I believe.
Okay.
Let me get you a tank. Oh gosh, hold on. You know how sometimes it just doesn't go your way when you try to get that name in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not having any luck. But there's the Pony Rainbow. I don't care what they are. Oh, they're in Mighty Frogs, and they just zoned out. Apparently, Mighty Frogs were in that zone as well for just a moment. I'm trying to get back to Green Shore Bay and find us anybody, honestly. Yeah, Cos Pam. I'll type it in chat for you.
Looks like one group just left the territory there. As one is on someone.
I got you a Cos Pam there. Yeah.
They're fleeing.
Well, they're yeah.
Yeah. Malta's like, nope. Well, their overcharge is about to break actually, so I don't blame them. They
got to
this
get
guy
out.
has like a minute 40 on his overcharge here. That's a smart play. They did secure the territory here though. In Green Shore Bay.
Cos Pam says they have 18 minutes left.
The POV, the one that Tazzik put, has 1 minute.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Oh. It is what it is.
All right, well, we tried to get some content there. We'll see what else is coming up. I'll keep looking around for more zones.
Gravebound slope. Nope.
Is there a fight over here? We got one done versus Iterum? Perhaps? Come to this character here. I'll type it in chat. We'll see if that one kicks off. They are kind of just doing the Diddy dance. Actually, as I say that and I type the name over, they Diddy dance their asses right out of there.
Classic.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Of course, actually, yeah. Iterum's another small-scale group that roams around this area. Normally around the same size of Militant, I believe. We run into them every now and then. They're actually quite a decent small-scale ZVZ force. And are they just taking the territory here? One done. Some wint, but not a lot. Not enough to fight. Yeah, it's nothing much happening here. Territory's been claimed as well. Slowly coming to an end here.
Yeah.
The NA war report.
I was hoping that the Mighty Frogs would get into another battle over here, but it looks like that might not be happening.
I've seen enough from Mighty Frogs today. That massacre
They're demounted.
was insane. Oh,
They're demounted.
yes.
Hop over to Rigged a lot.
Oh, here we go again.
He's mounted, but the rest of them are demounted. So I think what he's doing is just scouting to see if these guys are actually going to play.
Yeah, for
It's Milla.
context, all of the Mighty Frogs but Rigged a lot have been mounting and demounting like 50 times since we've left them. Like they're just about to get into a fight, and then it doesn't happen. And I've been watching the whole time, waiting for a fight, man. They're right next to the void sometimes, and they just don't attack. It's been sad.
Well, I don't, they're just trying to, find the right spot, I think,
No,
just
that's
make
what
sure
it
that they
is,
don't
yeah.
get squashed. They got Title here and they got Milla here. They have to be very, very, very
Here we go.
careful. And Rigged a lot is demounted now. I think he's found his spot. Okay, that wouldn't have been my spot.
Yeah, that's definitely not my spot. He can get bombed over the wall pretty easily here.
Yeah, unless he's dragging him down. Unless the plan is to drag down. Yeah, that's what it is. If you turn over the top, it does look like Title did fall down the choke. They did come down. Let's see how many they leave over the top.
Here comes the damnation, Pierce. Here comes the bomb over the wall.
Eric LeBlanc, don't shoot up the wall. You're not going to win that fight.
Rigged a lot punching into the air.
Nicely done over here, though, up in the northwest. Look at them pound down Title. Just absolute decimation there. Those guys did fantastic hitting that choke. Let's see if they can keep the defensives up, as Title does have a second wave ready to come in off of the wall.
Yeah, and it's not much of a choke point. You got the natural choke points with the trees and the rocks throughout the map here, but Rigged a lot's pretty much split from his Zerg at the moment. My man's going solo, kicking around targets left, right, and center, trying to line up something. They are getting pounded. He's in full 8.3, by the way, with the new gloves. He gets armor pierce. He gets clubbed into him. He's dead.
Oh, Rigged a lot is dead.
Oh, no.
Instantly dead. There was no play on that, Robin. He just died.
We need to find a new POV for Mighty Frogs. Is that the one that... We got it.
Oh, okay.
The Pony
The
Rainbow.
Pony Rainbow. Yeah, big fan of the Pony Rainbow.
Full 8.3 Grovekeeper setup here. What an absolute unit. It looks like the boys are pushing Surf back up the hilltop here. As defensive Wind Wolves and Grail Seekers coming out left, right, and center. Are Surf going to go for a turn here as they funnel up the choke point? Looks like a bit of action over to the western side. It's now a two-pronged attack onto Surf.
Surf got hit by
Yeah,
Void.
Void over there as well.
Oh, look at
It
this
doesn't
engagement.
look like these guys in the Mighty Frogs don't look like they care who they're hitting. They're just hitting anybody. Beautiful plays by the Frogs, just decimated. They squashed those guys.
That was a disgusting play there. The return comes in, but not enough for Surf, but they're applying the pressure over on the eastern side.
Nice pressure, a number of deaths over here. Good job by Tidal, getting some
Uh-oh.
kills over time. They're setting these guys up. I see it preparing. Do you see it, Robin?
I do.
About to go in.
Because
Yep.
Void just came crashing in from behind onto Surf's backline. Surfer now just deleted off the map, it looks like. Yep. Mighty Frogs are backing off east. Obviously, their allies coming in, cleaning up the remaining members of Surf over there. Wow.
Wow, indeed.
These guys are good.
Where's Milla?
I don't know, dude. I don't think they lasted long.
There's that one dude from the Oasis on an Ox, like, I got this. I'm good. Thanks.
Bro, the amount of loot that just gets left on the ground. Like, you see what these guys rock on Invasion Day. Like, Foe 8.3 set up everywhere. Actually, Miller to the southwest side. And that's who the Mighty Frogs are trying to catch. A couple members over here fleeing off into the wind, it seems. Actually, quite a few Miller, actually.
A lot of Milla. Like, they could have been useful.
Actually,
3
looks
minutes
like they're
ago.
going for a turn here. Onto the front lines of Mighty Frogs.
Nicely
Coming out.
done. That's the most damage we've seen the Frogs take.
Damn, dude.
Oh, wow.
The Mighty Frogs really
Just
aren't
lost
learning
one.
about the cliff tops, are they?
They just lost one in that engagement, though.
Yeah, but it's
They're really
walking
good
up and face
defensives and
checking
heals.
cliffs, and now the wraparound comes
check
in.
fake. Yeah. Don't
Oh,
face jack
boy.
cliffs. Those guys didn't even last, did they? It looked like somebody just walked into them. They all died.
It's just like someone just like typed /suicide in their
And
chat
all
box.
of them died. And just like, check these 7 names. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yep, Miller trying
Oh,
to do
he might have the
something with
smite
return.
skill. The smite skill that, GMs get. Kills the entire zone. Don't type it.
Taz is like, wait, what?
Let me check this.
Just see everyone just die, dude. Oh my god. But Miller just getting pounded. The wraparound from Void coming in as well. Void actually friendly fire there to make Albion great again. Big door armor pierce. That could have been devastating. Friendly fire, boys. Friendly fire. Everybody calm down. Calm it down. Oh, Mighty Frogs just got proud of Trudy clapped. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that live. Oh,
Pip it.
what's happening to the east? Who's the Hogs? They're in.
Is it the Hogs?
They just came in on
The
Mighty
Hog
Frogs'
Riders.
backline.
Oh, that's just mean. That's just mean. That makes this a really wild fight here today.
Yep, and I mean the Mighty Frogs backing away from this just a little
Very
bit
good.
here.
Very good retreat there. Didn't lose a lot of players. We're able to return. Now let's see if stop going next to the wall, guy.
Stop it.
Can you understand how this works? It's like watching Skuzzkabel run at the wall over and over again and then do nothing.
Oh, look at this wave coming in of the Lonely Man. Our
Oh,
tank
no.
trying to do what he can to mitigate the damage, but it's not going to be
He's
enough.
gonna be a lonely
Mighty-
pony.
Oh my god, they're getting flanked from all sides. Nice little return, though. The Lonely Man losing quite a few very late defensive locusts coming out, and our POV actually doing some combat looting.
Yeah.
Much chest right there.
Yeah, I see that. You see all that looting?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, I bet he has carry weight on his boots now.
I bet you he does, actually. He does.
He does. Oh,
With an
yeah.
A1 bag.
Mm-hmm.
You love to see it. Mighty Frogs, though, still in the game here as the Lonely Men are coming around. Big deaths over on the western side as well. So still action happening over there as another engagement comes in on Mighty Frogs frontline. Armor pierce into the Camland, into the Brimstones. Everything's getting clumped and dumped here. Mighty Frogs taking a pounding as the Lonely Men make their statement. Slay a hater on the front lines. The Grove Keepers come slamming. It's not looking good now for Mighty Frogs. I think they've met their match. A nice little return with the permafrost as the kiting continues here to the eastern side. A little regroup coming in. The Mighty Frogs looking not very mighty anymore in terms of
They're
numbers.
still doing great, though, if you think about it. Look how long they've lasted with what has been a smaller group against everybody they fought against.
Yeah, but it's a really good showing here of what a smaller force can really do if you're organized and you have a decent shot caller that return to the southwest. Is it going to be impactful? The Void Boys come crashing in from the west as
Oh,
well.
no.
It's
Oh,
just
no.
chaos.
I can't see anything besides red name tags on top of the pony rainbow here. That was scary, and he survived with barely a tickle.
Yep, and Void come crashing in onto the choke point. Mighty Frogs backing off here. There's no actual wraparound on the north side, so if they want to do anything, they have to play off Void's back out and engage and do it like that, unless they mount up and go all the way west and around, all the way down to the south. Actually, it looks like that's what Void are doing, as Mighty Frogs now take the choke point to keep the pressure applied.
Yeah, but Void's just gonna fill in over top.
Yeah,
If Void
Void's
knows
going
what
to
they're
the
doing,
southwest.
they're gonna,
Yeah.
but they can turn right around and fill over the top. Yeah, Mighty Frogs know they can't do this. They should not be going into this choke. That is a very dangerous spot to be in. Oh, I
No.
don't think it's gonna matter for some of them.
I mean, this is all they have to do, though. The play is for Void to go around the southwest side. All they want to do right now is keep Hogs locked in on this tiny little island, and then that's the play. But it looks like it's going to be GG here for the Mighty Frogs. Do you want to switch over to Slayer Hater?
Sure, we can watch from his perspective.
Wait, did Void mount up and run away? I see the blob to the west. They did? Yo, they just left the frogs leaping by themselves in the pond. Why?
The call was made.
Wow. Well, they're coming back over now. Now that Slayer Hater and the Hogs are out in the open field. Yo, normally we say NA's dead, but this has been some fantastic Invasion Day content here so far.
This has been wild. I don't even know what's going on. I can't tell what is going on. I just know there's a lot of content.
Yep, I'm definitely not going to be sleeping tonight. My adrenaline is pumping through me, and so is this monster. I've got the shakes. It's all happening.
I can't help you.
I
Can't
know.
help you.
Neither could the doctor.
Meanwhile, the Mighty Frogs have been able to get a lot of their men back, as I'm over on Rigdala, and he has led a group of reinforcements back.
And Void are now gone. They're that blob shifting out the map. Still with a 29 disarray here. Don't want to take down the mighty lonely men, the Hog Riders, as they clean up everybody left in their sights here in Green
The
Shore
Mighty
Peninsula.
Hog Riders of Albion.
Territory's still up for grabs, by the way, here.
Yeah, where we got some territory. Let's go check and see what do we have left.
We got Green Shore Peninsula. We got Flat Rock Plateau just to the northwest. We also got Giant Wheel Dale over just next door to that as well. That's in this area alone.
It's been 40 minutes and there's still territories unclaimed?
Yes.
A crap ton of territories? Oh my god, guys. Let's do it.
There's Drownfield Fen that's still unclaimed. Actually, I'm surprised that hasn't been taken. That's a really juicy territory to take. Surf, I actually have a PvE group on it right now. I'm quite surprised, actually.
I mean, oftentimes these territories are taken in 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
It's
I think
tough.
it's just those.
I think so as well.
Yeah, I'm hopping over everywhere else because I'm shocked to see like 3 territories next to each other. That's not right.
Yeah, Drownfield Fen, like that's like if you're a gank guild as well, dude. Like, Tazzik, if you want to pull it up real quick just to show it. So the tip of the territory has a guard pack that sits there.
What territory
where
are we talking about?
Drownfield Fen.
Yeah.
So on the tip, it has the little entrance to leave the territory. That normally has a guard pack sitting there, and then if you walk up just a little bit north of that, it has the bridge, and that bridge actually connects into Morgana's Rest. So the amount of people that come in and out of Morgana's Rest via this zone just get flinged back into the guards here and just get ganked. It's like the biggest meme territory going. And I'm really, really surprised it hasn't been taken.
And nobody over
I
in
want it. I want
Giant Well Dale yet?
Yo, can I
Claim it?
leave my job and go back onto my main account and go fight this for my territory? I want it so bad.
No.
Gonna have to launch on it for tomorrow.
Oh my god, I'm not invisible anymore. What the? That was weird.
Well, happens. Yeah, these are the only territories that looks like Fenn's about to get taken by the
Not
Surfer.
usually.
Yeah, some real juicy action here. Are we gonna stay on until the other territories are claimed? I mean, I don't think there's any action going on, and because Hogs would have fought Void. There's a group of 4 Rip, that group that we saw run away, actually taking Flat Rock Plateau right now. They're actually backing away. Why are they? My dog's getting agitated that I'm not sleeping. You can hear in the background.
Slayheda is taking down this PvE. Almost done over here. Be done already if they had used a group of 7. So Robin, where else can they watch us besides here on Twitch TV?
Well, they can watch us on youtube.com/Albion TV, where you can find all the 5v5 20 versus 20 Crystal League coverage, along with the war reports and Invasion Day battles. We got the daily shows and also the interviews on there as well. But if you're looking to listen to the interviews, maybe in a different format, say MP3 on the way to work, on the way home from work, on the way to school, who knows? You can. Where can they find that too, Shozen?
SoundCloud.com/Albion TV, or any place they listen to podcasts by simply typing in Albion TV into the search bar. If they do that, they will be greeted with over 100 interviews featuring some of the most interesting and charismatic individuals in all of Albion Online, as well as members of the Sandbox Interactive Development Team. So if they're interested in the histories of Albion, the politics of Albion, or just want to know what it's like behind the scenes, you should head over to SoundCloud.com/Albion TV. Check out those interviews.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Invasion Day number 2 of Season 14 with the NA coverage. We'll be back on Tuesday with the War Report kicking off at 1800 UTC. I know quite a few of you probably won't be here for that, but we are back on air at that time covering all the action as the war continues against PoE and the anti-PoE coalition. But until then, have a glorious evening and a glorious weekend, everybody. We're out. Adios.
A good weekend.